Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for render, FET and injective price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna dive with render starting with the 4 hours chart here, where we have still of course our final move here toward the downside as a potential 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. The wave 5 is still unfolding as an ending diagonal, which is a very large ending diagonal. Honestly, I don't see it even. I mean, we can take it, of course, as a 1, 2, 3. Wave 4 did not interfere, but the wave 5 is very, very huge here. So very likely even to be an ABC finishing here a wave Y, potentially in a large WX and a wave Y. This ending diagonal might finish, of course, in a truncation, of course, without taking this wick. And we might start to see, of course, something pushing toward the upside once we finish, of course, this final move. Now, in case we are bullish already from there and we're looking already for something as double 1, 2, for example, it might be, of course, the case that you have finished a wave Y over there in 3 waves, right? And then we're looking here at, therefore, at W, X, and a wave Y, finishing another larger wave Y, which a little bit a question mark, but yeah, can be, of course, in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leading diagonal, wave 2, wave 3, and then, of course, wave 4. And then we push toward the upside. That means, of course, a wave 4 can still be possible there. Since the invalidation, this invalidation is not taken. That was, of course, invalidation for this impulse before, but it has succeeded to finish. So our invalidation currently is there, and we didn't took the invalidation. That means, of course, we're still valid in an impulse upward here in case we are bullish. What is very remarkable is this move, of course, from a wave 5 potentially, which is unfolding so far. But what I see here is 3 waves, right? So it's not yet perfect. I would say even if we want to take it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, here can be, of course, a wave A, wave B, and a wave C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But even this wave C also look like interfering in it. So it looks for me also kind of like a structure as a corrective, or as an ABC, I would say as a zigzag, turning it, of course, a little bit here. Yeah, a little bit question mark. Yeah, so how we can get 3 waves up, and then of course correction, and then another 3 waves up. Then the correction did not reach the zone 1. So very, very weird price, guys, because if I want to take here a diagonal, yeah, so I cannot really take it. Why? Because wave 4 did not interfere. It did not interfere with the zone 1, which is very, very weird there. Therefore, I think I have to consider this into a different way, because, of course, of the signal that, okay, wave 4 did not interfere. I cannot take it as a diagonal, and I have to count it as an impulse, especially if we take the high, unless the things are very bearish. Meaning 3 ways, W, X, and a Y. Zigzag, zigzag, and another zigzag. There is no other way. If we take the high and we push here in a wave 5, it's very weird, guys. So the only possibility that you can count here something as bullish is, of course, double 1, 2. It can be, of course, a 1, 2, another 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. This is the only possibility that I can count, of course, a wave 5 with it. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. There is no other way, guys, being bullish here, rather than, of course, considering this potential scenario. I cannot from zigzag. Also, I cannot ending diagonal, no intersection between wave 4 and a wave 1 again. So in case of bearish, we gotta be careful. How do we know that we are bearish? Well, I cannot also say that, of course, interfering with the zone 1 here. But of course, this is a signal, but it's not total confirmation. Why? Because confirmation follow. It's a pre-confirmation. Why? Because if the price move down, then we get what we want. We get, of course, the intersection of the wave 4 in the zone 1. And if the things push for higher again, then it is a legal ending diagonal. Then it becomes a legal ending diagonal. So, yeah, I cannot really. So, let me be much more precise here. I would say then to make it much more precise, once the wave 4 becomes longer than, here we go, longer than the wave 2, then it is, of course, invalidation, meaning the invalidation is over, or confirmation for lower is over there, below the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning below the zone 1. Yeah, so because it is allowed to take the zone 1 and then pushing for higher. So we're gonna put, of course, this price, which is 1.77, is confirmation for lower. If the price stays above it, then okay, the high is going to be taken, and we're gonna finish, of course, a wave 5 there, very likely to be finishing there, and we'll see, of course, what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put those two possibilities also as an ending diagonal, potentially, in case it's gonna happen, but we need one more low. Yeah, so we need one more low, meaning currently I need this to push down, guys, to interfere with the zone 1. Otherwise, we are simply, of course, bullish in double 1-2, and we continue, of course, towards higher prices here to finish a wave 5. And that means if we finish an impulse here, that is very, very interesting, because it might be, of course, a wave 1 there. We can have finished a wave 1, then wave 2, then 3, 4, 5. So we'll see if this is going to happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 in a brackets orange. Here we go. We'll see, of course, if this is gonna happen, guys. Yep, so that was it for render. Let's see FET. So for FET, very interesting that we took the high. We finished a wave 5, and I mentioned, of course, confirmation for higher will be from there yesterday. And this is exactly what we got. We finished a wave 5 here, and we're looking at a finished impulse, very likely, and even still can have a potential for an F5 here. Let me check wave 4, and then 1, 2. Yeah, very, very likely that we might still push for higher, guys. So it can be a 1, 2, and another 1, 2, and a 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 for 5. That means, of course, yeah, the things are going to be very bullish potentially, guys, in case, of course, we continue for higher. But what is very interesting is that we confirmed that we are pushing for higher. We got the confirmation. Why? Because even, let's say this is an A, B, and a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, expanding flat, taking the high. All right, we're gonna dive deeper for wave C, but then sooner or later, we push for higher again. And guess what? We need the time. So because the wave 2 is a very large, long wave 2, and we need the time, so very likely that this might, of course, move in this form, like taking a lot of time to unfold and finish this wave C, and then pushing towards the upside for wave 5. So this is what I'm looking for here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So what is very interesting is that it is confirmed. Yes, it is confirmed. We are bullish, guys. Okay, it is confirmed for FET. I have no other option. And again, I repeat, I cannot accept this expanding diagonal so much. It's a very rare case scenario. And I cannot accept also a double 1, 2 again. I'm sorry, guys. So it's not convincing yet. All right, especially that we got confirmation on the lower time frame here. We take the high. That means wherever it's going to happen, sooner or later, we're pushing for higher. This is corrective. Yes, so I think that the wave 4 is not finished, guys. This is a very high probability that we might see, of course, here kind of like a range somehow like that, okay, for FETs. This is exactly what I'm looking for, and especially that the time is required here because this wave 2 is very long in time as well. Yep, so this is regarding FET. Yeah, so very interesting. FET is showing a lot of strength, as I mentioned, even if the other coins will dive deeper, because you're wondering what it might happen. Yes, it might happen that FET just range sideways like this, while all the coin pushing stronger and aggressively toward the downside. And once they trigger the bull run, they might push toward the upside together. This is what I'm expecting for FET as well. And it happened before in history, of course, was other coins as well. So it's not always that the coins follow each other 100%. And of course, for Injective, Injective, we're still looking at weakness. So Injective decided already, for example, to not even take the high there. So most of the market went higher in expanding diagonals or double 1, 2, etc., except Injective. Injective was very clear that, okay, I'm still corrective. I want to finish this ending diagonal. And of course, is still looking for lower potentially here. As we can see, after a wave 4, very likely 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 might still be unfolding over there. So basically, from the top here, where we got an impulse even potentially, or yeah, it's not an impulse actually, it's an expanding diagonal. Wave 4 interfering there, or it's a W, X, and a Y, guys. So W, X, and a wave Y, but even wave Y look like an impulse. Very interesting. So let's say expanding diagonal. Okay. If it is an expanding diagonal, then okay, this is a 1, 2 there, and then we're looking for higher. Confirmation that we are looking for higher. Again, 5 ways up, which is the expanding diagonal. 3 ways down, which is finished, and we're looking to take the high. Then, of course, confirmation for bullish or bull run here, that it might be unfolding, is taking this high, guys. The price of this high is exactly at $3.34. We'll see how this is going to happen. Now, in case of bearish, then of course we need a continuation downwards, since you have already an impulse here, 1, 2, and a potential another 1, 2 here, and we dive deeper. Confirmation also for bearish is of course taking this low. That means we are looking deeper in double 1, 2. Yeah, so once we take this low, it is a double 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, or it is of course an A, B, and a C here, somehow unfolding for a diagonal. Yeah, but yeah, I prefer something as A, B, and a C like this. Yeah, so meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is anyway an impulse should unfold toward the downside in case Injective still looking for lower. Yep, so key level given between bullish and bearish. Of course, we're gonna see what's gonna happen, guys. That was it for FET, Render, and Injective. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.